your friend.
Let's run.
What we're doing here is installing a condenser, just the outside condenser. It's a 407C unit. So instead of changing the whole split system, there is a solution to just changing the outside unit, so it'll save you some money. This is a 14 SEER Guardian, and this is an option if you don't want to change the entire split system. You can just change the outside condenser. It would be a different refrigerant, but it matches with your indoor unit. Just leak checking. Like it passed. Still under a nitrogen charge. Make sure it's holding. This nitrogen R11 plus. Got to flush out the oil and the refrigerant lines, so you don't have any premature failures. This unit had a leak in it, the old one that we took off, and the client opted for this solution rather than to repair the leak. This unit will have a 5-year warranty on parts and compressor. This was the old unit we took out. And if you see this dark area all the way down, maybe it's hard to see in the sun, stand right there, but in here there's a metal plate, and the copper U-bend, it was leaking right there where the metal plate connects to the copper U-bend, and it's not worth trying to weld that area. Really, the only solution was a new condenser. Plus the fan motor was out on this unit, and that was an additional cost. It's 12 years old, so the client decided to get a new condenser, because it just didn't make sense to have a bunch of repair bills and an old unit that possibly could have damage to the compressor from running without refrigerant. Okay, we're at the point where we let all the nitrogen go, and we're connecting to our vacuum pump down here. And what that does, Sergio just turned that on. What that does is suck all the air out of the copper lines. See those copper lines there? There's a larger one and a smaller one. That goes all the way up into the attic, way up there. And it connects to your coil. Your coil is usually in the attic or a closet or something like that. The coil is connected to the furnace, so we got to suck all the air out, and it'll just be pure refrigerant once we run this vacuum pump for an extended amount of time. And right now what we're going to be doing while that's working is we're going to wire up the electrical. Fairly simple. I'm going to wire that into the contactor and the low voltage. Low voltage is connected up to the furnace in the attic, and that tells the air conditioner when to come on and off. It's just 2 wires. So this unit right here that's running is a 2.5 ton, and it's basically the same size as that one I showed you previously with the leak. And this is the 3 ton, and look how much bigger it is, even though it's the same tonnage. So you get your efficiency from these outside coils here. The larger the coil, the more time the refrigerant has to cool. And then once it cools quicker, you get more efficiency. That's probably a 10 SEER, seasonal energy efficiency rating. This is a 14 SEER. The minimum SEER the government lets the manufacturers make is 14 SEER now in the Southwest United States. So a lot larger coil. I believe this is an aluminum coil. More efficiency, lower energy bills, you know, different refrigerant.